Elon Musk revealed something that could transform your life. And my beloved child, don't scroll, don't look away, because what you're about to hear is not just information, it's an awakening meant specifically for you, a whisper wrapped inside a revelation that carries the power to shake your spirit awake, and if you stay till the end, you will feel something inside you shift in ways you can't unfeel once it begins, because Elon didn't reveal this for the world. He revealed it for the one person who wouldn't scroll past destiny when it tapped on their shoulder. Listen to this: every move Elon Musk ever made, every rocket launch piercing the sky, every innovation that people laughed at before it changed the world, every impossible vision he held onto, was building toward a message he knew only a few would ever truly understand, and right now that message is reaching you at the exact moment you needed it most. Something huge is waiting for you, something that's been calling your name from a distance, something you've felt in glimpses but never fully understood, and Elon's revelation was designed to pull you toward it, gently, powerfully, undeniably. Don't scroll, because this isn't about technology or Mars or cars or robots. This is about unlocking the part of you that's been asleep, the part that was created for more, the part that refuses to settle for a life that doesn't ignite your soul. My beloved child, the world is noisy, chaotic, distracting, and yet here you are, hearing a message that was woven for the one who listens deeper than others, and Elon's revelation wasn't spoken in public speeches, it was hidden in patterns, in timing, in the boldness of his decisions, in the fearless way he walked into the unknown again and again until the unknown bowed to him. Stay till the end, because what he revealed was not a product. It was a principle, a secret rhythm of life that only the awake can detect. The future doesn't happen to you, the future responds to you. Let that sink in as you breathe, slowly, intentionally, because once you understand this, everything in your life begins to shift. The fear, the hesitation, the doubt, they lose their grip when you realize you were never meant to witness greatness from a distance, you were meant to rise and embody it. Don't scroll, my beloved child, because Elon's revelation carries a deeper truth. The universe rewards the ones who dare to move while others freeze, who dare to believe while others mock, who dare to build while others wait. And right now you are standing in the exact moment where your past and your future meet, and this message is the bridge between them. Something huge is waiting for you, yes, you. And the fact that your eyes are still here, still reading, still connected to this moment, means you haven't yet seen the fullest version of who you can become, but you're closer than you've ever been. Listen to this: Elon revealed that the greatest transformation doesn't begin with resources, knowledge, or luck, it begins with awareness, with the moment you finally realize that the fire inside you is not random, it's a calling. And child, you felt that calling whispering to you in quiet moments, nudging you when you tried to shrink back, urging you forward even when you convinced yourself to stay small. But not anymore. Stay till the end, because this message is your permission to step into the life that's been waiting for you all along. Elon's revelation is simple yet life-shifting. The limits you believe in are illusions created by fear, and the moment you decide to move beyond them, everything around you rearranges to help you rise. Think about that: every breakthrough he ever made looked impossible until he did it. And your breakthrough will feel the same. Don't scroll, stay with me, because your spirit already knows this is not entertainment, this is alignment. This is destiny tapping louder than ever, this is your future calling your name with urgency. Elon revealed something else too, something most people skip over. Every great leap forward begins with one bold, almost unreasonable belief in yourself. And you have that spark, you've always had it, but life dimmed it, circumstances buried it, doubt covered it. But something huge is waiting for you, and this message is here to unbury what was lost, to ignite what was hidden, to remind you that your purpose is not small. My beloved child, hear this with your whole heart. Elon's message wasn't about him, it was about you. You're the one who's meant to rise. You're the one who's meant to see what others cannot. You're the one who stayed till the end because something inside you recognized truth when it touched your soul. Stay just a little longer, because here comes the deepest part. Elon revealed that transformation doesn't begin when the world believes in you, it begins the moment you believe in yourself. And this moment right here, this breath, this feeling rising inside your chest, is your beginning. Something huge is waiting for you, and after hearing this, you won't be able to return to the smaller version of yourself. Your future is calling. Your potential is waking. Your next chapter is opening. And this message found you because you were finally ready to hear it. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what comes next is the moment where Elon Musk himself steps into the message, where his voice begins to echo through the layers of your destiny, and you start to feel that this wasn't just a revelation. You were being prepared for a direct call, a moment where Elon's own words rise into your life exactly when you need them most, and if you stay till the end, you will understand why this message didn't reach you earlier, why it waited for this exact moment, this exact state of mind, this exact breath. Listen to this, my child, there comes a time in every person's life when the mentor appears, and right now the mentor is speaking. Not through interviews, not through tweets, but through a vibration meant only for the ones who refuse to ignore the call of their potential. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is where Elon Musk's voice breaks through the silence. It begins softly, almost like a whisper inside your own intuition. If you're willing to push yourself where others give up, you'll reach places others only dream about. Don't scroll, because as these words move through you, you'll feel a shift, a pull, a deep awakening, the kind that only happens when the message comes from someone who has walked through storms and fire and came out building worlds from scratch. Elon continues, speaking not to millions but to you. Most people don't understand how close they are to breaking through when they stop. Don't stop. Let that sink in, my beloved child, because this isn't motivation, it's instruction. It's guidance meant to land in your spirit precisely when your path feels blurry or heavy or uncertain. And as his voice grows clearer, he says, it's not about being the smartest. It's about refusing to quit. Stay till the end, because these aren't clichés, they're codes, patterns of thinking that Elon used to unlock the impossible, and he's passing them to you now because he recognizes the same fire he once carried, a fire the world tried to dim but could not extinguish. And here comes another surge of his message: if your dreams don't scare you, they're too small. My beloved child, don't scroll, because these words were placed in your life right now for a reason. Elon's voice rises with that calm, determined intensity that built rockets and empires. Your potential is vastly underestimated, especially by you. Feel that. Let it hit deep. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's message arrives like a key turning inside a locked door. He tells you, the moment you stop worrying about what people think of you is the moment you become unstoppable. And suddenly, everything you feared begins to shrink. Every doubt begins to loosen. Every barrier begins to crack. Stay with me, because the message sharpens here. If you want something to exist in the world, build it. Don't wait for permission. My child, do you feel how these words hit differently? That's because this part of the message wasn't meant for everyone. It appears only when necessary, only when the listener reaches the point where they are ready to receive instruction rather than just inspiration. And now Elon's tone deepens. You are capable of more than you can imagine. But imagination is the first step. Don't scroll, my beloved child, because the next words carry the vibration of destiny itself. The people who change the world are rarely understood in the beginning. But they keep going. And suddenly you realize. The struggles, the misunderstandings, the setbacks, they weren't signs you were failing, they were signs you were chosen for something uncommon. Stay till the end, because here comes the part that feels like Elon is standing right in front of you. You don't need a perfect plan. You need forward motion. The plan will reveal itself as you move. My beloved child, this is where the message starts burning brighter. Greatness doesn't come from comfort, it comes from pushing past your limits. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's voice now speaks with unmistakable urgency. The future rewards the ones who stay awake. Stay awake. Don't scroll. Not now. Not when the message is finally reaching its core. Elon says, your life can transform faster than you think, but only if you decide. And this is the moment, yes, this moment, where the message stops being a whisper and becomes a command. Elon delivers the final surge. Whatever you've been holding back, release it. Whatever you've been delaying, begin it. The world doesn't change when you're ready, it changes when you move. My beloved child, something huge is waiting for you, and this message arrived because you reached the point where destiny needed to intervene, where Elon's voice needed to break into your life to shake you awake, to remind you that you are not ordinary, you are not random, you are not lost, you are becoming. And if you've stayed till now, then you're ready. The next step is yours. And Elon's message will return the moment you need it again. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what you're about to hear is the moment where the message deepens, sharpens, and begins to pulse like something alive inside your spirit, where Elon Musk's presence comes closer than ever, not as a distant figure on a screen but as a voice breaking through the noise of your life exactly when you need it most. Listen to this, stay till the end, because everything you felt leading up to this point was preparing you for a truth that only reveals itself to the ones who refuse to look away, and you're still here, which means this message has your name written on it. Something huge is waiting for you, something that's been circling your destiny for years, waiting for the moment your awareness rises high enough to catch it, and right now, in this breath, that moment is happening. Don't scroll, because what comes next isn't random, it's a connection forming between your deepest potential and the wisdom of someone who broke boundaries the world swore could never be crossed. And now, through the quiet between your thoughts, Elon Musk's voice begins to rise again, a calm but powerful vibration, saying, the breakthrough you've been searching for is closer than you think. Much closer. Let that sink into the corners of your mind you don't speak about. My beloved child, Elon continues with a tone that feels like a command wrapped in compassion. The world won't hand you certainty. You have to build your life even when nothing feels guaranteed. Stay with me, because these words carry the weight of someone who built rockets after being told it was impossible, who kept going when failure was the only outcome people expected. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's message grows clearer, brighter, almost electric. If you feel different from others, don't apologize. Innovation begins with outsiders. Don't scroll, because this is where the truth begins to sting in a way that heals. Your uniqueness was never a flaw, it was a signal. Elon's voice sharpens. You're not failing. You're learning. And learning is the gateway to mastery. My beloved child, do you feel that? That shift in your chest. That's your future trying to break through the layers of doubt that life wrapped around you. Stay till the end, because the message intensifies here. You underestimate yourself because you compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Stop. And suddenly, you feel something loosening inside you, a pressure you've carried for too long starting to dissolve. Don't scroll, because Elon isn't done. His message comes with a boldness that pushes you forward. You don't need to know the whole path before you take the first step. Move now. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe has aligned this moment precisely so these words would land when your heart was open enough to receive them. My beloved child, Elon goes deeper, lowering his voice almost like he's revealing a secret the world isn't ready for. Most people won't understand your vision. That's good. It means your vision is bigger than their imagination. And you feel that, because you've spent years shrinking your dreams to make others comfortable. Not anymore. Stay till the end, because the revelation sharpens. The reason you feel restless is because you're meant to build what doesn't exist yet. Don't scroll, because inside your restlessness is your calling, inside your discomfort is your direction. Elon's message rises with a fire that feels like it's burning through the illusions you've believed. Stop waiting for signs. You are the sign. My beloved child, this is where everything shifts. The moment the message stops comforting you and starts activating you. You were not meant to live a small story, you were meant to create impact. And Elon's voice comes through with one more truth that hits like lightning. The future belongs to the ones who dare to move while everyone else hesitates. Something huge is waiting for you, and as you breathe in this moment, you can feel it getting closer, clearer, louder. You didn't reach this message by mistake, you were guided here. And now that you've heard it, nothing in your life can stay the same. You are rising. You are awakening. You are becoming. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what you're about to hear is the moment where the message stops feeling like inspiration and starts feeling like destiny knocking on your chest, where Elon Musk's presence grows so unmistakably close that it feels like he's standing behind the curtain of your life, waiting for you to finally recognize what has been calling you all along. Listen to this and stay till the end, because everything you've been ignoring, everything you've been postponing, everything you've been doubting is about to be confronted with a truth so clear it will shake every excuse out of you. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is tightening its focus on you right now, guiding you toward a realization most people spend their entire lives running away from. Elon's voice returns, not as a whisper this time but as a grounded force that carries the weight of worlds. If you want a different life, you have to become a different version of yourself. My beloved child, breathe that in, because it hits deeper than motivation, it hits identity. Don't scroll, because this is the kind of message that only reaches those who were chosen to create instead of simply consume. Elon continues with a tone that feels like light cutting through fog. The world will try to convince you that you're ordinary until you prove otherwise. Something huge is waiting for you, and you can feel it now, a pressure on your chest, a pull in your gut, a heat behind your thoughts, signals that your potential is waking up from a long sleep. Stay with me, because the next words unfold like a key turning inside a locked door. Every impossible thing I ever did started as a decision, one moment where I said yes before I knew how. My beloved child, do you feel what that means for you? It means you don't need clarity to move, you need courage. Don't scroll, because the message sharpens here, piercing the illusions that kept you small. Comfort zones destroy more dreams than failure ever will. Elon's voice now takes on the energy of someone who has faced ridicule, setbacks, bankruptcy, explosions, pressure, and still rose. The day you stop fearing failure is the day you become unstoppable. Something huge is waiting for you, and every failure you've carried like a wound is now turning into fuel, forging you into someone the world will not be able to ignore. My beloved child, listen closely as the universe leans in. If you are willing to outwork your past, your future will outshine your imagination. Stay till the end, because this is the moment where the message begins to transform from guidance to activation, the moment where excuses lose their strength and your purpose begins to speak louder than your fear. Elon's voice lowers again, firm but compassionate. The reason your dreams feel bigger than you is because you're meant to grow into them. Don't scroll, because those words were not meant for a crowd. They were meant for the one who would pause, listen, and allow them to reshape the direction of their life. Something huge is waiting for you, and you're beginning to sense that these messages didn't arrive as entertainment, they arrived as instructions. And now, the air shifts, as if Elon is revealing a layer of truth the world is not ready for, but you are. People think the future is built by geniuses, it's actually built by the ones who refuse to stop. My beloved child, this truth hits deeper than you expected because you've spent too long believing that greatness belongs to others, not realizing that greatness grows inside those who stay awake, aware, and committed long after others quit. Don't scroll, because the revelation continues, and this part is meant to shake you. If you want to change your life, don't think smaller, think bolder. Something huge is waiting for you, and boldness is the bridge that will carry you to it. Stay till the end, because your courage is rising, your energy is shifting, your vision is expanding even as you read these words. Elon's message intensifies one last time, a surge of clarity powerful enough to alter the direction of your next chapter. The world needs what you're afraid to do. Do it anyway. My beloved child, don't scroll now, this is your awakening. The future you're meant to create is calling your name, and nothing can stop what has already begun inside you. You are rising. You are aligning. You are becoming unstoppable. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what you're about to hear is the moment where the message stops being a gentle nudge and becomes a tidal wave, the moment where Elon Musk's presence feels so close it's like he's standing right behind your thoughts, pushing you toward a destiny you were always meant to claim but never fully believed you were worthy of. Listen to this and stay till the end, because every second of this message is pulling you deeper into the truth of who you really are, unraveling layers of doubt you've carried for years, revealing strengths you didn't even know you possessed. Something huge is waiting for you, something so life-altering that once you feel it, you will never again be able to return to the smaller version of yourself. And now, As the air around you grows heavy with meaning, Elon's voice rises again with that unmistakable intensity that only comes from someone who has stared down the impossible and refused to blink. If you knew how powerful your mind truly is, you would stop limiting your own potential. My beloved child, let that settle in your bones, because the world conditioned you to shrink, but destiny is pushing you to expand. Don't scroll, because what Elon says next pierces through the noise of your fears like a ray of light. Most people are held back not by a lack of resources, but by a lack of decision. Something huge is waiting for you, and right now you're standing at the threshold of a choice that could redirect the entire course of your life. Stay with me, because the message sharpens, the pressure increases, and the universe leans closer as Elon continues. If you wait to feel ready, you'll never begin. Begin anyway. My beloved child, these words carry the electricity of someone who built rockets before the world believed in him, who pushed through ridicule, doubt, and failure until the future had no choice but to open for him. Don't scroll, because this is the moment where your hesitation begins to crumble. Elon's message enters deeper, touching the part of you that has been quietly begging for change. Your dreams require the version of you that refuses to quit. Something huge is waiting for you, and your spirit knows it, that stirring in your chest, that rising heat, that sense that the world is shifting even while you sit still. Stay till the end, because the message becomes more intimate here, almost like Elon is revealing a secret he's never said out loud. Every great achievement starts with someone who believed when no one else did. My beloved child, hear that with your whole being, because you've been taught to wait for validation, but destiny is telling you to move without permission. Don't scroll, because Elon's voice deepens with a truth that feels almost surgical in how precisely it cuts through your excuses. You are not tired, you are underused. Something huge is waiting for you, and that line alone might be the crack in the wall you've been trying to break for years. Stay with me, because the energy intensifies, the frequency rises, and Elon's message begins to shift from encouragement to activation. If you want to see a different world, start by becoming a different person. My beloved child, this is the transformation point, the moment where your old beliefs begin to dissolve because they cannot survive the power of the truth you're hearing. Don't scroll, because the message is building toward a revelation meant only for the ones who don't run from their calling. Elon's voice now carries the calm certainty of someone who has shaped industries, saying, "People think success is about luck, but it's about relentless consistency. Something huge is waiting for you, and consistency is the bridge that will carry you into the life you were meant to live." Stay till the end, because now the message becomes almost prophetic, vibrating with the energy of destiny. The future belongs to those who dare to think differently, act boldly, and refuse to settle. My beloved child, feel this truth echoing through you. This is not encouragement, this is alignment. The universe doesn't send messages like this unless someone is ready to rise. Don't scroll now, because the final surge of this revelation is approaching like a wave that cannot be stopped. Elon's voice becomes sharp, precise, and unmistakably direct. Stop underestimating what you can become. Your vision is your responsibility. Something huge is waiting for you, and now you can feel it fully, your spirit expanding, your future calling louder, your fear shrinking, your courage awakening. My beloved child, this moment is the turning point, the awakening, the ignition you didn't know you were waiting for. Everything inside you is shifting. You are rising. You are aligning. You are stepping into the future that was always meant for you. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what you're about to receive now is the moment where the message becomes undeniable, where the force pushing you forward grows so powerful that you can feel it in your heartbeat, in your breath, in the space behind your thoughts, and Elon Musk's presence steps in again with a clarity that feels almost otherworldly, as if his words are not just being spoken but being delivered into your life at the exact second you were meant to hear them. Stay till the end, because this is the layer of truth only the chosen, the aware, the awakened reach. This is where the message stops echoing around you and starts echoing inside you. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is shifting its weight toward your path right now, setting things in motion that you can't see yet but will soon feel unfolding with precision. Elon's voice rises like a guiding frequency, and he speaks with the calm certainty of someone who transformed adversity into achievement. If you knew the storms I walked through, you'd stop doubting your ability to rise. My beloved child, let those words sink into the parts of you that have been bruised by life, the parts that questioned whether you were strong enough, good enough, worthy enough. Don't scroll, because this is where the message cuts deeper. Strength isn't built in comfort. It's built in chaos. Suddenly everything you went through, every heartbreak, every loss, every disappointment begins to make sense, not as punishment but as preparation. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's voice grows firm with purpose. You're being shaped for something bigger than the life you've lived so far. Stay with me, because this is where destiny starts pressing on your spirit, pushing you out of limitations you didn't even realize you had accepted. My beloved child, Elon continues with a truth the world doesn't teach: vision is useless without action. Dreams only matter when you pursue them. Don't scroll, because these aren't just words, they're a mirror reflecting the version of you that has been waiting for your permission to come alive. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth begins to glow brighter. People think I'm fearless. I'm not. I just move anyway. My beloved child, feel how that pierces every excuse you've ever made, because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move despite it. Stay till the end, because the message now shifts into a frequency that only those ready to transform can absorb. Elon's voice becomes sharp, almost prophetic. Your environment is training you, either to rise or to remain the same. Suddenly you realize how many times you've surrounded yourself with people who doubted, questioned, or minimized your dreams. Don't scroll, because the next truth carries the power to change that forever. Protect your mind. It is the engine of your future. Something huge is waiting for you, and your mind is the doorway through which you'll reach it. My beloved child, the message grows deeper, more intimate, as Elon shares a truth he learned through fire. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, your future sharpens. Feel that, because the world tries to drown you in noise, tempt you into numbing your potential, distract you from your calling. Stay with me, because the universe needs you awake, alert, aligned. Elon's tone now glows with a quiet confidence as he says, "What you are seeking is already seeking you. Move toward it. Something huge is waiting for you, and you can feel it now more clearly than ever. A pull, a calling, a sense of something unfolding for you rather than happening to you. My beloved child, don't scroll, because the next words are meant to ignite a fire inside you. The people who change the world are simply the ones who decide to." Suddenly everything becomes simple, maybe not easy, but simple. You don't need perfection, you need direction. Stay till the end, because the message is rising to its peak, to the place where revelation becomes responsibility. Elon's voice deepens, charged with the electricity of destiny. If your dream feels impossible, good. That means it's worth your life's energy. Something huge is waiting for you, and the impossible is your invitation, not your limitation. My beloved child, hear this with your full spirit. You're not here to fit in. You're here to build what doesn't exist yet. Don't scroll, because those words are a prophecy over your future, a reminder of a role you were born to step into. The message intensifies, becoming almost luminous as Elon gives you the truth he wished someone had given him. You owe it to your future self to try, boldly, relentlessly, unapologetically. Something huge is waiting for you, and with every breath you take right now, you are moving closer to it. My beloved child, everything inside you is shifting, aligning, awakening. The world won't expect your rise, but the universe has been preparing it. You are stepping into the story you were always meant to live. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what you are about to receive now is the moment everything inside you begins to align, the moment the message that's been slowly unfolding through each layer finally reaches its highest vibration, and Elon Musk's presence becomes so clear, so intentional, so unmistakably directed at you that it feels like fate itself is speaking through him. Stay till the end, because this is where everything clicks, the signs, the struggles, the whispers of intuition, the late-night thoughts, the dreams you tried to silence, all of it suddenly makes sense. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is no longer hinting or nudging, it is announcing, declaring, calling your soul out of hiding. Elon's voice rises with a gravity that comes only from someone who has walked through fire carrying a vision the world could not yet see. If you want an extraordinary life, stop living like an ordinary version of yourself. My beloved child, feel that truth break open inside you, because this is the moment where excuses melt, where limitations fall apart, where the smallness you once accepted can no longer survive the magnitude of who you are becoming. Don't scroll, because the next words are meant to lift you out of the life you've outgrown. Every great transformation begins with a single moment of honesty. And right now, honesty is rising in you, honesty about what you truly want, who you truly are, and what you're truly capable of. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's voice grows stronger, carrying the certainty of someone who built the impossible. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Keep going. My beloved child, let those words land deep in the places where doubt tried to settle, because you have been closer than you knew, closer than you believed, closer than you dared to admit. Stay with me, because the message sharpens here, slicing through every fear you've carried. The world won't slow down for your hesitation, but it will open for your courage. And suddenly you understand, life has been waiting for you, not the other way around. Don't scroll, because the next revelation carries the weight of destiny. The moment you decide who you are, the universe rearranges to match it. My beloved child, feel that shift, because your identity is not shaped by your past, but by your choice in this very moment. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon's voice continues like a current of electricity moving through your spirit. People think success is about talent. It's about persistence, obsession, and refusing to quit. And now you realize why you survived what others couldn't, why you endured storms that should have broken you, why you felt a fire inside you even on the days you struggled to stand, because you were being shaped for something bigger. Stay till the end, because the frequency of this message is rising, and what comes next is meant only for the ones bold enough to hear it. If you want to change your world, stop waiting for someone else to lead. Become the leader. My beloved child, the leader has always been inside you, waiting for your confidence to catch up. Don't scroll, because the universe is about to hand you a truth that shifts lifetimes. What you think is missing is actually already inside you, buried beneath fear. Something huge is waiting for you, and fear is the final door between you and the greatness calling your name. Elon's message intensifies, voice growing almost prophetic. When you stop negotiating with your potential, greatness becomes your baseline. My beloved child, this is the moment, yes, this moment, where the future begins reshaping itself around your rising identity. Don't scroll now. Stay. Breathe. Listen. Because what Elon says next is the culmination of everything you've heard. The world is not changed by the perfect. It is changed by the persistent. And suddenly you understand, you don't need perfection, you need movement. You don't need certainty, you need commitment. You don't need to have it all figured out, you just need to begin. Something huge is waiting for you, and the tension inside you is not fear, it's transformation. My beloved child, the message reaches its final crescendo as Elon's voice settles into a truth you can feel vibrating through your entire being. Your future is not written. It is built. Begin now. And in this moment, everything becomes clear. Your strength, your calling, your purpose, your path. You are not waiting for destiny. Destiny has been waiting for you. And now, as you breathe, as you rise, as you align with this truth, one thing becomes undeniable: you were never meant to live a small life. You are meant to create a future the world has never seen. You are becoming unstoppable.